in the world who recently made the move from Good Morning America to the top job on ABC's World News. Please welcome Diane Sawyer. Fresh as a daisy with a bounce in her step and a buoyant good looks there.
So happy to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Come across from next door.
No kidding, you look terrific. Not that you didn't for the last 10 years of GMA, but we knew you were getting up at 3:30 in the morning.
Are you sleeping now? Are you able to sleep?
I am sleeping later, and I wake up every morning, and my husband's there, and I go, ah! The sun is out, and I can see him.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
used to tiptoeing out in
While
the
he's
dark.
sleeping.
Right, and dressing in the dark and everything.
So it's a big change, and you like it, I guess, huh?
I love it, and I'm telling you, I'm working with new people, but they're the smartest, most passionate people.
Well, they've got
and
to
you
be.
know, the Toyota story, the broadcast of the Toyota story was first on World News, thanks
is
to
that
Brian
right?
Ross. So we
That's
got to
a
make
big-
a difference too.
It's a big story. I can't believe that Toyota, you know, one of the most
I know.
popular of all the cars out there, is going through this turmoil.
And they really see the world whole, and we look out every night to see if we
That's
can
great.
make a difference.
Were you nervous the first day? First night?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
Were you really?
I was nervous, and I don't get nervous. And I'm sitting there thinking, those are my knees knocking. They have to turn the sound down on my microphone.
But I feel like when I saw you, it was, and I said it before, it was as if you were always there.
Thank you.
And it felt so reassuring to me. So I can't believe that you had
but you know
nerves.
how we are in the morning, right?
Right.
We say anything and everything, and suddenly it's 6:30 at night, and you know you can't quite say anything and everything.
That's right. You've got to be right on the money.
Although we're doing a lot more conversation on the air, and it's more spontaneous.
Well, I watched you last night. You looked great in that red dress, you know.
Thank you very much.
And even when you talked with the fella in Washington, one of your reporters, who was explaining the next plan to make the health plan work.
Right.
Some of those things actually surprised you, or you looked like you were surprised by
I
them.
was surprised,
Sure.
and I love that on the air. And you know, it is the new world of Twitter and Facebook and everything alive and more conversational.
Do the news
so we do
people
that.
use Twitter or the Facebook?
We have a Facebook page. We absolutely do. I do not tweet because I have yet to convince myself that anybody cares if I'm having tuna salad.
I care.
Or I saw
care.
Regis at the mall.
I care.
You know how that is.
They'd love to hear that.
Yeah, right.
I care.
Yeah,
I would follow.
You do care.
A lot of people don't realize, and I didn't realize until I went to see you at Good Morning America, how even during, here at the commercial breaks, we have coffee, we kibitz with the audience. You're working, you're on the computer gathering research, you're getting information on your BlackBerry, and I've never seen somebody so committed to their work.
I am,
in
but
my
you
life.
know, we have a lot of fun, and I have to declare to everybody here, do you know I am a precinct captain with my online conversation of the Put Betty White on Saturday Night Live.
Oh my God.
People great.
So brilliant.
We got her on the telephone at the crack of dawn, and she said, I'm not doing anything nude, okay?
Is she going to be on?
I hope so. I hope so. I know they've heard.
Oh, what a
I know
good
they know
choice,
about
yeah.
our movement.
So anyway, this is your dream job then, huh?
It's wonderful, and you know, it's so wonderful to be there with Charlie Gibson's aura.
Yeah, did
all
Charlie
around
have anything
me.
to say, any advice to give you before he left and you
know,
came in?
the best thing he said to me was, make sure before the broadcast you spend some time by yourself. Just sit and think in a room by yourself a little bit about what you want to do.
That's
which I thought was
incredible
great.
because we have about 700 people around us before we go out on the air, putting on makeup and hair. And
I'm a different rhythm,
Right.
so I mostly sit in my room thinking about, I've got to get out of this room and get upstairs and get to work.
So how does your husband, Mike Nichols, feel about this whole thing?
He really loves it. He said to me recently, he said, there's so much more of you now. And it really is great because we get to go out to dinner.
And you have breakfast once in a while
We have
together. together.
breakfast, you get to go to theater and not be looking at your watch and thinking, oh, I'm going to pay for this with that under eye thing.
But most importantly, I feel like this job suits you the best. I mean, I really appreciate getting my news from you every evening. I really do.
Well, again, we have a lot of things we're planning, and I hope that all of you will be sending us ideas as well, because we like that. But just being able to sit around with this smart group of people who really care and say, you know, do you know that 43 million Americans are taking care not only of kids, but of parents too? And soon, with the baby boomers, you're going to be spending more time caring for your parents, even than for your kids. So how do we help? What are the newest, bravest, most exciting, and truly helpful things out there? So every day we get to have a day-long conversation, which is neat.
Well, we're expecting the solution to that big problem on the next newscast.
That's right.
We'll be right back.